So, good morning and welcome. It's a real pleasure to see you all in this room today to welcome not only, I'm sure, potential applicants for our next call, but also many, I would say, Innovative Medicines Initiative friends. We have together with us the chair and the co-chair of our scientific committee. We have many representatives of the individual countries, of the member states to our member states committee. And I think it's really a nice opportunity not only to present you with Call 5, which will be done during most of the day, but also to give you all some general background about Innovative Medicines Initiative, let's say IMI. So if you could, yeah, and if you could load, thank you. So nowadays, this is still the largest public-private partnership to promote biomedical science in general and the development of innovative and safe drugs in particular, with a total budget of 2 billion euros that will be spent until 2017, perhaps 1 or 2 years more. And as you can see, it's an equal partnership between the large pharmaceutical companies, which belong to the European Federation of Pharma Industry Association, FPA, and those companies contribute to the project for an amount of 1 billion euro in the form of so-called in-kind contribution, which practically speaking very often means that they invest human resources in our projects. And the other billion is coming from the European Union, from the European Commission, and these are public funds which are there to support academic teams, to support small, medium-sized enterprise, to support other non-profit organizations such as patients' organization or regulatory agencies. So in order to understand IMI, it's very important that you become familiar with three key concepts. The first is the concept of non-competitive research, which was primarily defined by the large pharma companies. It means that those companies, which are competitors, as you know, on the pharma market, realize, especially in these very difficult times of economic crisis, that they have a clear interest to work together, to invest together, to mutualize risk together during very specific steps of the drug development process. And those steps in which those large companies agree to work together are defined as the pre-competitive or non-competitive steps. The other key principles is that while the large pharma company realize the need for them to tackle a number of challenges to work together, they also realize that this is not sufficient. They need to organize their partnerships with the world outside industry in a different manner. And this is the concept of open collaboration that will be certainly discussed during this day, where the companies want to collaborate with academia, with small, medium-sized enterprise, patient representative, regulators, in, I would say, a new environment based on trust and respect. The other key principle, and that's again one of the main reasons most of you are here today, is that those partners of the large pharma companies are selected through competitive calls, for which we at the Executive Office invite independent external experts to rank the different expressions of interest and to select the best one to become the partner consortium for the consortium of large pharma companies. So you have to realize that what IMI is doing is indeed facilitating, implementing two types of projects, research and development projects and education and training projects. These projects are conducted by consortia, and as you understood already, these consortia are composed by a set of large pharmaceutical companies, member of this FPR Federation. Those companies don't receive funds. Actually, they commit, they invest funds and resources in the project in the form of this in-kind contribution. And within the same consortium, this set of companies is partnering with, as I said, partners from academia, clinical centers, patients' organizations, SMEs, regulators, which are all eligible to get the public funding from the European Union. So, the process starts by indeed launching a call for proposal for a specific topic, and this is again why you are here today. And after the launch of this call, what we are waiting for is for expression of interest, which will be proposed by groups of applicants, by applicant consortia, which gather partners eligible for the public funding. This expression of interest, as I said, will be indeed assessed by independent experts. The representative of FPI interest in the topic will also get a chance to express their opinion, knowing that the final ranking is the responsibility of the independent experts only. And then the first rank consortium, after approval by the governing board, is invited to meet with the FPR companies and to develop the full project proposal, which is subject to a final peer review. So if you are here, for most of you, it is because you are considered that you might apply to our next call for proposal. And I think that it's important that if you indeed consider to apply, it's because you are looking for additional funding for your daily activities. But it is the experience that in order to be a successful applicant, your motivation should also include these two aspects. You must be interested in pharmaceutical research and in research centered on patient interest. And as you already understood, you must be interested and keen to collaborate with large pharmaceutical companies. You should consider that this partnership with large companies is part of your strategy to translate your research, your results into real product that one day will be on the market. So just to give you an overview of what has already been implemented and achieved so far. So after the call of proposal, and those projects will be selected very soon, we will have soon 37 projects ongoing, involving, as you can see here, more than almost 350 teams from the companies, more than 500 teams from academia, and almost 100 SMEs. You see here also the involvement of patients' organizations, regulatory agencies. So the budget figures here are forecast. They are changing regularly because we don't have the final figure for call 4 yet, but all these figures are fixed for the first 3 calls. So as you can see, a significant amount of money has already been committed to this IMI project.